Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, amiibo. It's a peaceful, snowy day in town just before the new year. Perfect weather to go meet a robotic ostrich. And I'm talking, of course, about one of the most popular villagers instantly that you guys wanted to see from the RV series, Sprocket. So I managed to get a card for him, and we're going to scan it in and go visit that guy. Maybe he'll move in as well. You can see I'm going the extra mile. I am dressed as a robot to try to make him feel welcome here. And we've got the the best that I could do as a robot. I got a construction helmet, some steampunk goggles, and some armor, but I can vent steam and oil, and who knows, if he sees the mayor is a robot or at least an android, maybe he'll want to move into town. And that is my plan. I think I'm going to kick Curly out, as I've mentioned a few times here, the jock pig, and have Sprocket, the jock ostrich thing, move in his place at least for a little bit. And you guys can let me know in the comments if you've got other villagers you'd like to see move into town a little more. But for now, here he is. He's so shocked. I'm shocked to see him again. It's been so many years. Do I lift? What do you think? You think muscles grow on trees? Zort. All right, so this is Sprocket, and he's interesting. You can see his feet kind of look like they're real, and maybe, I don't know, the beak is looking metallic too, but everything else seems like it is robotic. So we're going to ask him to go to the campground, and we will see what his RV looks like. I think he's got some interesting items in there, but he's just very weird looking, like a couple of the other villagers, made of a strange material that you would think is not alive. But here he is, just like Ribbot, and a lot of you guys wanted to see Ribbot and Sprocket interact, so maybe we'll make that happen. We have two robots, so maybe they'll battle or something amongst the flowers in the field, and at the very least, Sprocket will move in and destroy some of these flowers, because it is kind of like an infestation here. I am planting a lot of new trees, as you can see, because I learned, speak of Ribbot, there he is, hiding in the flowers, just barely ahead over them. But I wanted to mention the trees all over the place is because I didn't realize the fertilizer, you can use that, well, I knew that you could use it to regrow your perfect fruit trees, but unfortunately, they just turn into normal fruit trees, so I've been replanting them the normal way. It's still a nice addition to this update, but at the same time, not quite as useful as I would want, because I want that perfect fruit. Now, before we head to the campground, I got a couple things here in town. We've got a new project for Cyrus. It's one of the items that I got from linking Happy Home Designer to this game. It's the inflatable Rossetti. You guys have seen it. It has a normal expression that's just kind of like a blank face, but we can actually change that. I didn't realize at first. So time to decide how you want the expression of this inflatable Rossetti to change. What do you suggest, Cyrus? My recommendation? So we can change it to an annoyed expression. The expression gets the old annoyed design. Sure, got it. All right, Squirt, you all right with me going ahead with the project? Now, there's something interesting about this if we go ahead with it, and you'll see here. Well, then, I'll need the item you want to customize. Hand it over. So this is a huge item, as if you've watched the episodes before, you've seen this thing. It's gigantic. Right now, you just leave the rest to me, huh? This is quite a clunker, isn't it? Just how am I supposed to fit this in my workroom? That's nothing for you to worry about. I'll see you in 30 minutes, okay? So he has to put up a little sign here because it won't fit on the platform, the pallet, and it actually is in a box later if you come by to pick it up, and you won't get to see it until you place it down. So I'll show you guys that when it is ready, probably in the next episode for New Year's. We can pop an annoyed Rossetti down to celebrate. And it is nice that they give you the option, since Rossetti has kind of changed a little bit. He's been maybe made a little nicer because so many kids and people were afraid of him. That was the feedback that they got from the game, the earlier versions of the game. They heard a lot of people were afraid of Rossetti, so they changed him up a little bit to make him a little nicer. And I kind of don't blame him, but he can still get mad at you. So he has the ability to rant at you. And I'm shaking a few trees here because, check this out, surefire way to catch bees. I just learned about this. So now that we can hold a net when we shake trees, the strategy here is to always shake a tree from the front, and if a bee falls out, you saw my little villager averted his gaze, or he directed it, towards where the bee plopped down. We might not get another one here, but you guys saw. He'll look towards it, and then all you have to do if you have your net out is just hit the button to swing your net, and you will always catch the bees right on, so you never have to worry about getting stung again. So I think that is very useful, so I wanted to share that with you guys. and we luckily found one of the 3 beehives for the day. So Harvey's got a couple things here, a counter, some lawn furniture. I'm not too worried about getting that. Zipper is in town, and I don't know if this is in everybody's campground, but it's nice that you can see some Jacob's ladders, which are usually only found from having a perfect town hanging out. And the RVs I noticed of this new series, they're not quite as interesting looking as some of the other like amiibo ones and the special guest characters, but the inside has some good stuff here, as you can spot. Look at these little lights that we can stand on. That's cool. Sprocket spends a lot of time training his voice while camping, but nobody has yet told him that you usually train for better pitch, not higher volume. Oh, so he's a loud villager. Okay, so he's got a stadium wall, backyard lawn. I think he's like at a soccer stadium maybe, or it could be football, playing a big gig for the halftime show. The double neck guitar, electric bass, the floor lighting's pretty cool, some monitors. The microphone, I'm actually most interested in this because I'd like to try something out. I think I'm going to get the mic, maybe some of the other instruments, because I can't, resist this double neck guitar. Some of this I'm not sure if it was in the game already or is, additional items that they added in from Happy Home Designer. And maybe we'll get the floor light, because that's kind of cool. That would go well with an exhibit in the museum. But yeah, the thing that I want to test out here is this microphone. I'm sure we can play most of those. Ooh, the synthesizer. Pretty spooky sounding. What is he listening to? KK Metal. But the microphone is kind of interesting because in Happy Home Designer, I don't know how many of you guys saw the Easter egg of... Ooh, we can change those. Cool. There's an Easter egg where villagers will actually sing at the mic and sing different songs. There's a clip that I saw of Isabel singing Bubblegum KK, and it was really cute. I don't know if that's in this game. If I have a microphone in my house, maybe a villager will sing at it, but I doubt it. I don't know. It's one of those things that's unique to Happy Home Designer, most likely. Excuse me, Sprocket. And it's something that I hope they add into... Well, he's like, okay, I'll get out of your way. I gotta do this, though, of course. Yeah, his shocked little headlight eyes. But yeah, I hope that gets into the new Animal Crossing game, if they don't add it, into this one, or it isn't already in here. Hey, do you live here? The name's Sprocket, and the game's anything involving feats of strength. And he's got a number on the back of his head, too, just like Ribot, so I want to try to talk to him from an angle. It is number 4, possibly? Hey, what's up? So let's talk to him. I just drove here, and boy, are my arms tired. What are you laughing at? I did, 1,000 curls, too. And he's right over the spotlight here. All right, let's ask him if he should live here, and maybe he'll move in. So this is a nice feature as well that I mentioned before, but we actually get to use it this time. I was all pumped about moving here, too, but when I went to the town hall to get all signed up, they told me the place is already full. You think the mayor could pull some strings for me, or what? Wait, you're the mayor, aren't you? You've got the power. Can you use it? Or can we use it? Absolutely. So here we go. Great. So who do you want me to muscle out of town? I mean, who do you want me to talk to? Oh, jeez. So we have this whole list of villagers, and this is a feature I think so many people wanted in the past. You can pick a villager like Curly the Pig and just say, hey, I specifically want this villager to move out because we have 10 out of 10 in town right now. We're talking about Curly, right? All right. I'll head over to his place and give him a little pep talk. So he's going to muscle him out, Jock versus Jock, and Curly will be gone. Boosh! Everything went well. I talked to Curly, and he's moving out. Anyway, now I've got to get in gear. Curly wants to get moving in a hurry. So Curly might actually be here a little bit longer, but Sprocket is on his way. I've really got to get home and start packing up for my big home resort. Question is, do I lift weights before or after I lift all my weights and move them here? And the answer is both, of course. See what else he has to say. Okay, he's ready to move in, so we can't talk to him anymore, but I'm happy he's going to be moving here, and we'll see if it'll be a little creepy having Cranston and Sprocket, who are so similar looking. They're the same type of villager. And whoa, did the time change, didn't it? Yeah, that was weird. This was covered, to block the snow and elements, and Harvey was in full rain gear, his green hat and coat and everything, and then he just he was quickly, as soon as I went in there, he was like, go, go, go. Got to change out of all that and take down the tarp and everything. But that's a nice little touch for when it's raining. And what else did I want to do? Oh, I want to try to find... Well, we did check this out last episode. If you missed it, I'll jump in here real quick. But Inkwell moved in, and we can see his house. Still can't get Wolflink to be at home. he's prowling around in the snow looking for a villager that looks tasty to devour. No, he's just hanging out. But yeah, this is Inkwell's house. It's got some nice stuff here. The only thing that's not Splatoon related is this table that he's using to display the Super Sea Snail and the Splatter Shot.
But early, Warren, I know my lonely dog our time together back at the campground, bro. Now here I am. I think I've added some much-needed muscle to this town. I just finished unpacking. I'm ready to celebrate. Want to go on a 5-mile celebratory run with me?
So he's all moved in, and he's another. Yeah, I almost forgot. We've got right now we have Curly, Inkwell, and Ribot are all jocks. So I don't know. I got to make a tough decision here. Either Ribot or Sprocket might need to go so we can get more variety, because we definitely don't have one of the villager types, the Uchi villager, in town anymore, and I want to get one of those. I do have a fresh snowman bingo card that I'm spinning around, and I do apologize if you might have noticed I sound a bit under the weather. I got the dreaded baby sniffles while I was visiting family. It happens pretty much every year. I get sick from one of my sister's kids, but, it doesn't seem too bad this time. I'm only a little bit sniffly, so I think I'll be alright, but makes recording videos a little tougher. So the Moai head down here, I wanted to mention this. I've got it down to less than 200,000 bells to donate. It's so expensive. You can see it's almost as much, or I think, yeah, pretty close to having a whole expansion of the house, but it's 185,000, a little bit of change there, so it's almost ready to be finished, and then we can get Katrina to move in. I was gonna say, that's not Sprocket, that is Cranston, of course, but he looks so similar. Let's see if Curly's already in boxes. I'm not sure if he's gonna move out immediately, or, because that would be, yep, geez. I feel a little bad. Curly was just wandering around town minding his own business, and now he's in boxes ready to move.
Yo, Adam, did you hear the news? Well, it's true, in case you're wondering. I ran to someone named Sprocket, and he was pumped to move to a new place. And I thought, hey, I'd be pumped to move somewhere new, too. It was kind of like an epiphany, I guess. I hope we meet again someday, Adam. In the meantime, stay cool. Bye!
He's taking with him a strange chicken catchphrase. He does live in a kitchen, so that makes sense. But he's got Brofina's chicken sound catchphrase, which is spreading around town like a virus, like the baby sniffles. So I think a lot of people are going to have it. Everyone's calling me boss now. And also, we've got the I've been trying to, I don't know if these are going to get picked up by Copper and put in the Lost and Found, but I had some extra gyroids that I didn't need that were, redundant, and I also had these oranges, so I put those outside Tangy's house, and Coco, of course, has her gyroid kin living outside of hers. So there we go. I do have, I don't know if the snowballs are anywhere around here. I've been trying to make the snowmen, because you guys might have noticed I had a snowmobile in my house, and I've been trying to get the snowman items. My first bingo in this version of Animal Crossing was that snowmobile. So I've got 2 snowmen. I got to get back to making more of the villagers and get the little snow tyke to give me the rest of the rewards. But let's see. We're actually pretty close to a bingo already with only a handful of numbers. And there we go. There's another one for the card. And last but not least, I want to head back to the house because I have 2 letters that I want to read before the new year, since one of them relates to Toy Day. I got a reward, hopefully, from Jingle. I haven't opened it yet. I've been holding off, waiting for my present to see, because we did, if you missed that episode with Toy Day, it was crazy. I got super lucky with guessing some of the gifts that I didn't know, who was supposed to get what. So let's read these. Here's the one from Jingle.
To Adam Claus. That was some of the best Santaing I've ever seen. I'll be counting on you next year, too. I'm sending you a little something special so you won't forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Happy holidays from Jingle.
And here it is. It should be his picture. Yeah, there we go. You can see I've kind of, redecorated again. Not as much holiday stuff now. And this is from Mom. Dear Adam, can you hear them? Those jingle bells are ringing. I made you a little something. Happy Toy Day. Aw. So Mom sent us something as well. Let's see what it is. A uncommon shirt. I don't know what this looks like. Ooh, that's kind of robotic. It's kind of nice. Almost looks like a sweater. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I've been working on some of the side rooms. I'm going to keep those secret for now because those are big projects that I've been hammering away at. But we're going to end out here. Thanks again. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Next time, I don't know, what do you guys want to see? Probably New Year's is what we're going to do. But also, I'd like to get back to playing more Desert Island Escape and see some of the other amiibos. So leave some suggestions in the comments. And thanks again. I'll see you then for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. Goodbye.